Okay, good morning everyone. Good to see you again. All right, greetings from Matsuyama City and just beautiful day outside as you see. It's really bright, every day here. And so it's a wonderful time. Yeah, everyone's doing okay. I hope so. All right, good to see you again here. And thanks for being here in another alternative shows, the weekends. And then I hope you guys are doing okay. All right, Mala, I'm okay. Thank you very much. I hope you are doing fine too. And I can see Jared, Harrison. Thank you. You feel good? Good to hear. All right. Hi there. Hey, Andrew711. Thanks for joining again. Hope you're doing okay. Toy Fan is here. Yes, you're doing okay. All right. And also I can see Dark Barcode Warrior. All right, thank you. Harrison, hello there. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, Started Extremes. Good to see you again there. A good time, arrived precisely when the music played. I'm glad that I started to play the music once, okay? All right, so most perfect timing. Okay, so out of the weekends, and then this week is very, very special, and it's something to talk about today. And we have the toy for the weekly hot topic, and so we have the weekend toys too. But also we have to just we have to just I know we have very emotional when you are Tokusatsu fans, and so as you heard that all the very sad news, that Mr. Kenji Ohba has passed away, and on the 6th of May, I believe, and so yeah, we heard that news, and then that news just spread the world, and we see many people, many Tokusatsu fans grieving, on their SNS, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, everywhere. So yeah, it is very sad time, but at the same time, it's a great timings to remember and miss him. All the contribution that he made to the Tokusatsu world. So. Yeah, I hope you can stay with us, and then we'll talk about. We will just have some certain time to talk about that. And then well, you probably haven't noticed. We put that on our Facebook. We put that the old interview with the Mr. Kenji Ohba. That was over 10 years ago. And so, we will talk about that, with the experience that, that I had with him. I like to share. And so, to remember that. Okay? All right. Yeah, very sad news. Absolutely. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, Stardust. Yes, looks like a nice spring warm day. It was quite warm. It is. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see the ambulance car is going by. All right, I hope that's not nothing serious. Yeah. And okay, it's quite a warm day in UK, which was surprising considering how usually miserable it is it? Okay. Yeah, it's good to hear that. Here we have the very pleasant day too. We had just another couple rainy days a couple of days ago, but just after the rain, all the dust washed away, and so it's a beautiful day. Yeah, this is the heartbreaking news, wasn't it? Yeah, I see that many people are just saddened with this news on the street. Hey, Chris, good to see you again. Thank you very much. Hey, long time no see. How are you doing? Okay. Yeah, Mr. is resting in paradise. That's we feel the same way. Yep, we feel the same way. So we will talk about his contribution today, And also, we would just like to introduce that just regular, our toy pickups that for this weekend. So yeah, we found that kind of some good items as well, and not too much, not too much. Okay, so I'd like to share that here, and here it is. Okay, so these are the toys that we are going to bring to our store, and nothing new, of course. Some restocks, but well, I spotted this. Look at this. Dino Commander. It's beautiful items too. So this will be certainly will be the key featured items to today for the toy demonstration. It is beautiful items though. At the same time, we found Dino Breath as well. Another one. Remember that in a couple weeks ago, no, a couple months ago for now, we spotted them, together at the same store. Okay, and this time again, we spotted at the same time. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting, and then well, we will certainly bring these items to the toy reviews today. Okay, and of course we have that Tokyujo items. I think we already have that Tokyo in our store. Yeah. The one with the elbow joints. So it's the kind of pricey one. But this is without elbow. So another one, we found it. Yeah, also Tokyo, Rokugo, was it? Yeah, Bill Dio is here. Okay. Very popular orange Megazord. All right, and also we have found that another Maha driver, and we'll just briefly introduce that too. Okay, and yeah, this is a very what was that, Gabs items. We had these items only for the new items, just one I think. But I spotted those items. Okay. Together with the Gab driver. So, okay, so we'll do that also a review. And you probably have noticed that, one of our customer purchased that, thanks to the customer, the set, the, Desire driver and then the Zombie Race Backle set. I think that was the last week. No, this week. Earlier this week. And so we already shipped away. All right, so we found out another restock one, so we grabbed it, and I'm gonna bring it to our store tomorrow for the Sunday activation. Okay. So these are the items for today. Okay. Yeah, you noticed that, right? The very nice condition Dino Brace and Commander. Yeah, we will talk about that. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, it is. Dino Thunder theme song, nostalgia. you keep repeating those songs, right? Yeah. Protector of the right, the defender sworn to fight. Dino Thunder, Dio Ranger roar, Power Rangers soar. Save us from these evil forces when. Those are the older lyrics. Okay, nice. People like that, Upper Ranger stuff. There, we keep looking for that Upper Ranger toys. I mean, especially the Megazord. Well, wish me luck. I mean, those are very rare now, so yeah, hard to find. Okay, so well, let's kick up the today's shows. And then, well, I'd like to just, today's shows, we'll introduce some of the, feature toys reviews. And then we take just a little quick break. And then we talk about our loss to the Tokusatsu community. Mr. Ohba Kenji passed away. We talk about that. And also, new thing is coming up. And so, there's one, special place that open very soon in downtown Matsuyama. And so yesterday I had the kind of privilege to have the kind of little tour inside of that place. So I'd like to share that as a quick story about this, and which probably going to affect the CS Toys operations in the future. So that's something also. Okay. All right. So let's go with our toy demonstrations, and let me just bring down our microphones. Okay. So I hope that microphone is okay. Yeah. All right. So I changed that my seating microphones. Okay, should I say? Okay. All right. Speak of the Mach driver. Hono. You know who played at a go in Drive. He recently has a daughter who was born. Oh wow, that's just wonderful news to hear that. Yeah, I remember that he got married and nice. Yeah, newborn. Someone have to go, but also someone will come, and that's the world. And I'm very happy to hear that news. Congratulations to him, indeed. Yes. Okay, so let's go. All right, so first we talk about that, to celebrate that his newborn babies, and let's go with the Mach driver Hono. I always kind of wonder, that full name, the official name for this driver is Mach driver Hono. Yes, indeed, and we kind of skipped that, his not his, but its real name Hono. It means a frame. Okay, so I usually call them Mach driver. Okay, Mach driver, and that I hope that works. Okay, all right. So Mach driver, and then I look at that. All right. So let me just focus on the here. Maybe I should use this microphones as well. So not too much loom sounds. Okay, all right. So it's being used, so you probably have noticed that some of the very minor, scratches on the screen. Surface. But this happens all the time. Okay, so it's nothing serious. And then, power switch. Okay, so this is the back. I really, admire that all the design, applied on the back of those, drivers, and it's beautiful. I mean, each driver has the very unique designs on the back, and they should be more, should be appreciated. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but I think so. I really like the other designs, like this. Look at that, it's a wheel here. So because it's motorcycle based, right? So Go transform into the Kamen Rider, and then he used of course the motorcycles. So like that. Okay, and then the items comes with this here, of course, and the belt straps, and then a nice belt holder. All right, let's go. And then here. All right, signal bike. Okay. All right, so this is a DX1. DX1 had this always shiny stickers. So, all right, so let's try this. There we go. See, it always says Maha driver. It doesn't say Hono or anything like that. So it's almost like it is much easier for us to say Mach driver. Okay. Nice. We all love that, this frame designs and LEDs here. Okay. presets. Okay, and okay, and of course it can read many of the shift cars and shift bikes, from that, this is wonderful. And but also can do that, all the speed ups and things. I love that. Zutto Maha. Yeah, I really like that. This is something that I don't say educational, but at least that you can pick up that some of the very simple Japanese that from these toys. Like. Yeah, I love that the way he says it. Zutto Maha. It's how do I translate that? Zutto, maybe like for a long time. Keep going or something like that. So it changes the sound as you shifted that. This shift right, shift bikes, and the shift cars. So there's many way to learn the Japanese, I believe. But loving that Tokusatsu toys. And then the stories and the culture, it's definitely the way to learn the Japanese language, I guess. Okay. So anyway, so beautiful items, and this items is gonna be activated tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Make sure to check us out. Yeah, and then these days, it's kind of hard to find these Mac driver. So especially the good conditions like this. Okay, so hope you like it. All right, so let's go next. So we'll just give you the quick look on that today's feature toy, and we will do that another video toy. Video reviews later, but just to show you how beautiful that these are. Okay. All right, so let's try that. So first of all, the Dino Commander. Okay, so I will show you the mode and the sound and everything. Okay, so Dino Harp. I remember that's the name, right? Dino Harp, and then more like a harmonica something. But it has the whistle here, and I'm not waiting to blow the whistle here, but. We will clean up, of course. All right, but has this. We can make the sound, okay, and that's very nice. Comes with these straps. Look at that. It's really good conditions, beautifuls. And as you, all right, so use this switch, pops up, and it's a key. But also Dino designed. Nice. Okay. And here, Dino Commander. Okay. So more detail on, I will introduce that later, but just a quick look, how beautiful they are. Right? And also I cannot forget, these items comes with the instruction. Yeah. So when we sell these items tomorrow at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time, And we sell these items without box, of course, and but comes with the instructions, something to to obtain. Okay. All right. So we'll keep that for the later demonstration. But also, here we go. The next one, Dino brace. Okay, comes with the 2 face plates. Oh yeah, isn't it nice? I love that. Okay, so it's very clean, straps. Beautiful. And so you can swap those face plates. I think that was a Toricera. Put it up, was it? Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, previous owner, I assume probably the one with the Dino Commander, the same owner, kept it very well, actually. Nice. Oh, is that right? Okay. I don't think that they had a whistle function in Dino Thunder. It was probably more a callback to the Carlenger's key since Tommy did become the Red Ranger for the brief stint. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm not sure, about how that, American toy were made, but yeah. Let me just bring back the Dino Commander one. Did they have this part? When you look inside there, you can see the small parts, right? Here. That's the whistle parts. Okay. See that? It's a beautiful item. Oops. I dropped it. 1 second. ちょっと待ってね。Okay. All right. Anyway, so these all the set comes to our store tomorrow. More detailed demonstration later comes up. Okay. Next, let's go with just regular stuff. All right, Tokyo. All right. I love that one store that I always keep going is that they have the very good stuff, employees, and they have the very good, well-known, well experienced with these Tokusatsu toys. So they really, pay attention to the pre-owned toy details and then the damages. They check that. So if they have too much damage, they don't bring it to our stores, their stores. So, but these items, yeah, okay. You can see some minor scratches like here or here on the corner because it's a pre-owned toy. But comes with all the swords. And looking at the details, yeah, I noticed that I trust them very much. How they price the price. How they put the price tags on it, and how they keep that items clean, and they do the very good job. So okay, so. Tokyo and then items. We already have one Tokyo already in our store right now at this moment, but one comes with the elbow joint. Remember that Premium Bandai used to sell that kind of Tokyuju rainbow rail stuff, with the LED. They had a special exclusive parts that comes with the elbow joint for the Tokyo. So yeah, we found that one Tokyo with the elbow joints, which is pretty cool, and it's already in our store. So you can check that. If you're interested in, please take a look at that. Okay. So, but this one is just a normal standard one, so there's no, elbow joints, but still in a good conditions. And then we're gonna bring it, more, cheaper price with that one with the elbow joints, and so affordable price. Okay, so check us out. And especially, I really like that. His the door. Okay, so. It's what a clever idea, because it's a, train theme. So when you open that door, train door, you can see that his face. I like that idea. Okay. All right. Okay, moving on. And orange guy. Okay. Yeah, Bill Dino, also from the Tokyo, and it's a train theme Super Sentai series, and then of course you can just they can just break it up into the train mode, and you can connect it. I remember that this Bill Dino can reach up to 80 centimeters long or something. Yeah, becomes its all part of the train. It's consists of the several train parts, so it can add up to the something like 80 centimeters long, or it could be a 60, but yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and all the wheels, all the train part has the wheels, so you can just play with that too. And of course, if you have those the Tokyo changers, it has that all the readers here, and you can activate that special sounds on the Tokyo changers as well. Very nice color. Okay, so sometimes you see that these items missing the head parts and the crane parts. I especially like that this headpiece. It's made of the crane, so I believe it's more like a maintenance guy, right? It's supposed to be the design comes from the maintenance train, so that's why it's the orange color with those straps. Okay, and I like that. Makes sense. Okay, so Bill Dino will be activated tomorrow also. All right, so now let's go with here. Okay, how do I do this? 1 minute. Let me just bring that in. Okay. Okay, so we have the another Desire driver, and it's a full set with the comes with the zombie lace buckles, and these comes with, of course, those just regular Magnum one, and also what's that, hammer race buckle, and together with the, of course, the original Geats Kamen Rider ID core, lighter ID core. Right, so for that now comes with the what was the name? Brutus? No, Bruno? No, not the Bruno. Okay, all right. Anyway, so the zombies, his lighter ID core comes with 2 lighter ID core. That's which is good. So let's try that. as always, we do this. Oh, maybe start with the geats. Entry. Oh, maybe we should try this one here first. All right. Hammer. Pretty simple one. Imagine that you have to start from this. It's going to be a long way, right? And you certainly, you start to upgrade to the Magnum. And if you are good in the fight, you will get the bonus. I mean, boost. Oh, didn't activate that. 1 minute. What happened? Okay, come on. Sometimes it happens like this. Good. Beautiful, as always. Okay, now you can just upgrade to the more lace buckles, but let's try that zombie stuff. And different lighter ID core and zombie one. Very nice. And creepy too. And even zombie can get boosted up. And what's this? Once again. Okay. Yeah, and
boost time.
Boost time.
Zombie boost and victory.
All right, lots of sound effect and light effect and just beautiful items. And you probably have noticed that on the side you get these holders. So these holders, okay, so you can just put that extra lace buckles on the side. Okay. Like this, both sides, looks good. You can fight with the boost by itself. And even that with the hammer. That's quite interesting. Lots of sound and effect, and as you can just collect the raised buckles, just amazing toys. And as always, amazed every time I see it. Here. So no wonder it's very popular. One of the best Henshin driver. So highly recommend it. Okay. So these items will come back to the store tomorrow, whole set. All right, and tomorrow Sunday activation, so make sure to check us out again once again. All right, moving on. Let me just move that at my here. Oh, it's pretty heavy too. Okay. How about the Gov Gov? Okay, it's been a while. Doing kind of like the Gov's items. Okay, yeah, it's a loose items and then Gov Henshin driver and here. Where was that? Oh, wait a minute. I think I forgot to put that powers on. Okay, it's on the back. All right, there you go. Items comes with two. Okay, here we go. It's cute. Gumi BR can, broken. I remember this was for a vehicle. So popping gumi juicy taste. That's the main Henshin items, basic one. And so. Let me just put this one here up a little bit so I can reopen. Yeah. Okay. Popping gumi finish. And of course you can try this balloon PR can. Eat the juicy? All right. Okay, yeah, Brucan was the vehicle, but also transformed the Gav into a big form based on rock candy and have a dual machine gun. Oh, truck weapon. Yeah, that's also too. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a vehicle, but at the same time, there's this big cannon. I remember that, right? Okay, so this is the Gav, the Henshin. Well, they don't say Henshin driver. I mean Gav driver, but a Henshin belt, the Gav. That's what they named it for. So it's a whole set. I mean, a complete one. So they comes with 2 of them. And also, since we have this, I need to introduce this one here. Right. I always have the challenge with the name. Okay. This was... Yeah, there you go. Kamen Rider Gav's DX Gochi Pod. Okay, Gochizo is just, the name for these, yummy style, candy style, units. But it's, according to the story, that those, Gochizo power comes inside of this pod. So, Gochi Pod, that's what they call Gochi Pod. All right, I really don't remember that, did that? I don't think demonstrated this one because we didn't have much chance because we only have one. I remember. Let's see from the Alba store. A wholesaler, and just really couldn't do that much. Okay, but anyway, so we found the loose items, and so just find out a little bit more details there. So you can see the kind of eye also here, and inside the kind of juicy gummy styles. Looks kind of yummy, isn't it? Okay. So that style is like a pod, right? And on the back, we have the battery case over here. The scanner reading terminals or something. Yeah. All the Gochizo has these circuit things like that. Okay. The speaker and switch, and on the top we have the switch, but it doesn't do anything at this point. And it seems that we have the joints here, both sides that I believe it can open as we put it in here. Okay. All right, let's push this one here. Okay, so that's his voice, and then eat something good, and then we're gonna gather lots of the Gochizo. Everyone, just come into the Gochi Pod. Wow, Pampanda, I'm full now. If you're taking away everybody's peace, and then I will just beat you in full power. Okay, so that's the same thing, just repeat it. Alright, so this kind of a little bit heavy, and then you can see the same structure here. Here, okay. So this is where the all the Gochi pod will be located in here. So let's try that. Okay, like this. We don't hear anything. Oh, wow. So it has the face inside. えー、This is kind of huge items, isn't it? すごいなんか I really haven't seen that the details of the head face. Okay. Is it kind of soft? Oh, it is soft. Wow. Feel that, you know. Okay. Gochi pod. Alright, I don't know how I can just respond to these items. Okay. Yeah, eat candy. There you go. I need to eat candy. Basically, 100 Gochizo is crammed into the Gochi pod is needed. Yeah, that's true. And it also revolves to switch between over and master forms. Okay, between over and then master forms. Almost gargoyle, right? Yes, that's what I thought. The face is gargoyle. It's more like this way. There we go. Gargoyle. これは関係ないのか。I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. I couldn't pick up that, what he says. Right? But certainly amazing. Okay. Now it's his face has changed, right? Okay, so more like an upside down. It's just more like some kind of trick art. Both sides, up and up and down, and then you can tell that his face. I mean, you can see his face. Now. And I don't know how this thing works. It doesn't work anyway. Huh. Yeah, you can press down on the face too. Press down. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry, I don't know what he said. Okay. Thank you very much, Starter Extreme. So you can just press down his face. It says Gumi? The same thing, right? Or it pushes down? Or you mean this? It doesn't do anything with that handle. I mean the switch on the top. So anyways, it's just pushing down and his face, and then he, because it's irritation, he get mad, right? Interesting. Oh, so two sides. Master beast something. Okay. It's either master finish or over finish, I believe. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's hard to hear that, what is that it says, because there are lots of, the kind of sounds, mixed it. Ah. So how do I? これは。 cool. How do I take it off? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, whew. All right. Interesting. Well, it was. I mean, the Gap series was okay, but it's not my thing, I guess. Okay. It was kind of story. It's a sweet based story, and it's supposed to be. It was fun to watch, but I don't know, somehow it's really not my Kamen Rider. Okay, so anyway, well, okay, so anyway, so these items we're gonna sell separately. Okay, so the Gochi part itself, the tomorrow Sunday activations. We just have, I mean, I haven't seen any loose Gochi part before. I mean, even that boxed one, this is the very first time since that, Kamen Rider Gov ended the show. So it's been a while, but no chance to see it. This is the very first time. So, well, we'll see. We'll test it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna bring it to our store tomorrow at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. And together with this is the whole set of the Gab's Henshin belt that comes with the side holder as well. Okay, so he can go. どっちだっけ？こうかな？ Okay. All right. So, thank you very much. And then we will just take a quick break here. And when we come back, we start at the next part. Okay. We'll talk about the Mr. Kenji Ohba, and also just news from my experience yesterday. And also we have the feature toys coming up. So don't go away. We'll come back. Okay. Just 5 minutes. Thank you. All right, so thank you everyone for being here in the chat rooms, and then so let's talk about uh, the sad news, okay? And so we heard that news actually yesterday morning, very early morning, and well, I mean, in my case, okay, I was actually not aware that news until yesterday's morning, right? And so when we got the received message from the our one of our customer sent out the message by messenger, I think, and so about the past, Mr. Kenji Ohba's past, and so it was just kind of horrible day to start the news. Okay, with the news. Well, and so it's been over 24 hours, and I noticed that all that news, SNS and Instagrams, YouTubes, and Facebooks everywhere. At least for the Tokusatsu related topic, I mean Tokusatsu related channels, all talk about that. He's passed away, his death, and it's quite sad. The spread. I see that the news is spreading worldwide, and everybody's grieving. Including yourselves. And then it's been a very tough day. And I saw that Easy Peterson's is a good friend of mine, and he's such a guy. And then he's always fun to talk to, and then watch that his channels. And then he was very desperate. He was in a big, very, very sad situations, and with the news. And so he was crying, and that news is very sad in the world. Okay. Oh, hey, thank you very much for coming. You saw the news too. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your names, but thank you very much for being here. Okay. I think that's a Chinese. All right. Welcome to the shows. All right. First of all, it was. Yeah. And so I'd like to just mention my experience with Mr. Kenji Ohba. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you guys already know that he is from Matsuyama, the same city that we are here actually. Okay, and then his office, I believe that his office is still there in the area, actually very close to my office, to maybe 10 minutes by car. Yeah. And then his family is also, I believe his family lives there too. And so the first I know the Gabon when I was high school. 82, wasn't it? Okay, 1982 was the Gabon's release, and in 84 I went to United States for the training, and so 2 years. So that was then. So I think right after during that high school time, I believe. Yeah, I saw him, and I saw that I big fan of the Gabons as well. I noticed that it's very different hero. Because until that time, the Ultraman, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, these are the main, the heroes at the time. But then this Metal Hero, the Gabon, started. Just very shiny armors, beautiful armors, and the very aggressive actions. At the time, I didn't know that he is. Mr. Kenji Ohba was from the Ehime prefecture, the same prefecture we grew up. And actually, he's from the Matsuyama. And so I found out that he lives very close to our area. When we started the CSTOYS, we started the CSTOYS like when the Maji Ranger was started. So at least more than 15 years now. So anyway, and then we opened up the store, and some of the Mr. Kenji Ohba's friend introduced that to me, that we are doing that kind of Tokusatsu store very close to this area, his house, his office. So one day he came by, he dropped by. I mean, this actual office, I'm here, right? He came this room. During that, I think at that time I was doing that pack and ship show. Actually, I was doing the pack and ship show. And so when you dig into the our CSTOYS YouTube channels, I'm pretty sure you can find that somewhere. I forgot which channel which video was that Mr. Kenji Ohba was here during that my packing, and then he greeted me, and then he greeted us on the camera, and I was so thrilled that Gavin was here in the office, in my office. So yeah, just paying a visit. That's wild, wasn't it? Okay. So yeah, and then I talked just for a short period, and I explained what we do, and then we kind of communicate since then a couple times, and then we started to going to the Power Morphicons, right? And so I think our first Power Morphicon was what 2010, I believe, 2010. And then the second Power Morphicon that I went was 2012. So for the Power Morphicon, I thought that mentioning about there's a big fan event in the United States and Tokusatsu fans. And I thought that it was a great idea to introduce that Mr. Kenji Ohba to the Power Morphicons. So I talked to him and then did the interviews with him. And he agreed. And then, I visited his office, and we talked and we shot the interviews videos. And not just only the interview video, he kindly enough to sign us, for the autograph for these, Gaban figures. At the time, we had luckily we had the stock of the Gaban figures. I brought that, three of them, I believe. And then he autographed it, and then I brought those interview videos and also the autographed Gavan figure, soft figure, same figures like this, to the Power Morphicons. And then I think we did that kind of quiz or something. And then some of our customers won that Mr. Kenji Ohba's autographed soft figures. Okay. So that's my experience. Okay, so let me, if you are interested in, I can just bring, not in here. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Okay, let me just bring that in my video. I will just bring the video link. Oh, do you have that? Oh, Mara, thank you. Okay. Yeah, Marlon already did that, 2 videos. Thank you very much. I can see 2 videos. All right. Thank you. And I think I have, 2 videos, something related to him. Okay. So, if you're interested, then please visit those channels. And you can see that, my interviews with him. So, actually, I have just a short clip from the video, and I'd like to share with you. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So let me bring those videos to here. How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, これか. Okay. Yeah, this is from the pretty much the end of the video. Doing the interview with the Mr. Kenji Ohba, and the last part. So I'm doing that in Japanese. I'm doing that interview in Japanese. Okay, because he doesn't speak English. Okay, so and also I translated. It's over 10 years ago. Only translation I had there, on the screen. So I don't know if you can still see it or not. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's watch. さて、今日はですね、ここに、この DVD セットがあるんですけど、これをちょっともう説明をちょっとさせてもらったと思いますが、こちらの方はアメリカで発売されています、DVD で、マイティモーフィンパワーレンジャー。日本の10レンジャーをですね、リメイクして作られたもので、実はパワーレンジャー、実は日本のものからずっと輸出されてまして、20周年ということで、今年20周年、すごいですよね。やっぱりそういった歴史がずっと続いて、延々と続いてきているというのは、これ僕は本当すごいなと思うんですけど、これが初めてのボックスセットだということなんですね。で今本当にたくさんの方が予約をされて買ってるということですので、こういう盛り上がりがアメリカでも起こっている。で、このパワーレンジャーなんですけど、20周年ということもあるんですが、ちょうどアメリカで8月の16日から17日からですね、17日から19日までの3日間、カリフォルニアのパサデナっていう場所で、パワーモフィコンというですね、モフィコン、変身大好きな人たちの、パワーレンジャーのファンの集いが行われます。で、私たちもちょっと CS トイとして、今度参加をするように準備しておるんですけど、ぜひですね、大場さんもですね、メッセージを皆さんにいただきたいなと思っておりまして。
大場健二です。パワーモフィコンに、お越しの方、ありがとうございます。そうですね、20周年を迎えられたということで、役者さんたち、スタッフの方たちの、熱い、関係者の方たちの本当に熱い思いがあって、20周年を迎えられたと思います。それ以上にですね、本当に僕もヒーローものとかやってきて、本当に心温まるファンレターであったりとか、応援をしてくださる人たちがいて、本当に成り立つものだと思います。本当に、ファンの皆様方、これからもますます発展させていきましょう。パワーレンジャー、次は30周年ですね。楽しみにしてます。これからもよろしくお願いします。
Okay, everyone, thank you very much. Mr. Ohba, thank you very much for the kind message for the every fan of the Power Rangers. And I hope you enjoyed this interview film. And well, the CSTOYS International will be there in the Power Mothicon from the August 16th, 17th to the 18th, and Pasadena, California. And we are very much looking forward to see you guys there. And well, see us there. All right. Thank you very much, and talk to you soon. Okay, so that was 2012. So more than 10 years ago. Wow. Okay. And look that, Time flies, indeed. And he was talking about the celebration of the 30 years of the Power Mafficon, very much looking for. And how many years now for the Power Mafficon history? I think it's more than since then, 30 years. I mean, over 10 years. How exactly how many years that Power Ranger series lasted? And I know it's still ongoing in a way, but the series and airing on TV, and it has been going on like a hiatus or something. Yeah, it's lovely that you managed to connect him with the Western fans via CSTOYS, and that was a very special moment, and it's really, my, great memories in my, heart. It is. Oh, you could not come at the time. Oh, okay. Please, yes, Gabon will live forever. It is a great memory, yes, indeed, isn't it? Yeah. Almost 20 years. It started in 2007. How nostalgic is it? Yeah, Power Rangers ran for the 30 years, 1993 to 2023. New Disney Plus series should be filming currently. So, yeah. And then, at least we can say that, Mr. Kenji Ohba mentioned that, very much looking for the 30th anniversary of the Power Ranger series. And then it went. Yeah. He actually, hope he knew it, but the fact that, the Power Ranger series went over the 30 years. Yes. So, and it continues on the Disney Plus. It's amazing. And, this is something that I really didn't mention it. He's been very sick. I mean, this is something I learned from my good friend, Mr. Wakafuji. You know him very much, right? He's from the same Matsuyama. He lives in Matsuyama too, and he's a very good friend of mine, and he, very close to the Mr. Kenji Ohba's family as well. So he told me long time ago. I mean, maybe 3-4 years ago. I didn't mention this one to anyone that he and Mr. Kenji Ohba had the stroke, and he just fell. And since then, I believe that he was in bed for many years, for last at least more than 3 years or 4. And so we knew that in his Facebook. I don't know if you guys are connected with his Facebook channels, but we connected with his Facebook channel, and then suddenly, on a certain time, it stopped. And since then, no updates. I don't know how it's going right now, but I'm pretty sure it's full of the people's, messages, grieving that, his, their loss. So yeah, and somebody mentioned about, talk about the Mr. Kenji Ohba. How is he doing? He, someone asked me on the internet or something, and I just could not tell that he was in the hospital, and then I believe that he didn't have the conscious. I don't think he had the chance to talk to his family, and so I know he had the 3 children just like me, and I remember we talked about that at the McDonald's when we went out for the coffee together, and then we talk about it, and then I have the 3 children, and he had the 3 children, and then 1 son and 2 daughters, I think. And then his son was a big fan of the Gaban story. Big fan. So I just cannot imagine that how, desperate the family feels when they lost their father. So it's very tough. It really comes to your chest here. Because I'm being a father, for the same 3 children, and I feel that, how sad for them. And so, yeah. So, but because he passed away on the May 6th, I believe. The family, I'm pretty sure that they have been taking care of him, based in the hospitals all the time, and has been a very hard knowing him that probably would not be able to come back. So, yeah, I feel very sad, and I have the feeling for the family. Yes. I know. But I have to say that, he's beloved, not just only by the Tokusatsu fan, but he has so many friends and related actors and productions, even the other companies. And now we have the new Gavan series. And I don't know if he knew that new Gavan series has already started or not. But the legend continues. So I hope that, the legend will continue as he wished for. So in the video, I just introduced that. In the interviews, he mentioned something about that, at the time that the Gaban movie was introduced, and then the new Gaban, the Type G, was introduced in the movie, right? It was just before that the movie released. And so he talked about the, through that his acting, he wants to bring that kind of, what he learned from the his senpais and everything, and pass it to the next generations. And so he believes that it's very, very important for that passing that what he thought, what he felt, what he experienced, and in the form of the acting, and trying to express that in the way he possibly can, in his way of the acrobatic acting and everything. So he really, wants to. He's not just stunt actor. No, he was more like a great teacher for everyone, and that was something I felt that from the interviews, and then I certainly learned that so much from him as well. So yeah, I mean, now you guys are the part of the legend. You have to remember that, that's for sure. I am the one, maybe I'm part of that too. But you are you love the Gaban. You knew that how that Mr. Kenji Ohba lived, and now you have, learned what he wanted to do. And so yeah, and just like his message, よろしくアバよ涙よろしく勇気から。Okay, that's a great message. Yeah. No crying, but welcome the courage. No crying, but welcome the courage. And that's very strong message. Now, of course, he didn't make that a song. I mean, he didn't sing the song, but it's certainly expressed that his message in the song by the Kushida Akira. Okay, yeah, that's very special. And so, see, one thing I noticed that was, boy, I was young. So. Wow, no mustache anymore. Still have the black hairs and boy, 10 years change. I transformed. You know what? So same way to you guys too. Okay, you guys transform too, and I believe that I hope that you guys transform into the better persons. Better be human being and better, citizens for your communities. And I think that's the message that, Mr. Kenji Ohba tries to say it. And yeah, I remember that he says in the interview that because he had to bring, he has to educate that, he had to teach that the younger generation, like in the movie, the Gaban Type G, right? 10文字月 no let's 10文字か okay, yeah, and because bringing the Gaban's name to the next generation is such a great responsibility. I mean, it's not just. I mean, in the movie, right? He was a commander, and he was a superior, right? And in like Gaban Type G, and Mr. Kenji Ohba, the Letsu, was the commander at the time, and he have to give him the order to be the younger generation to become the Gaban. He ordered it, and it was a great responsibility too. And it's a dangerous work, and that young man may have to risk his life. So he knew it has the great responsibility as well. But so is he has to deliver the not just only an order, but also a spirit that he had, something that he had to learn from his trainings, from his experience as a Gavan on Earth. And so, yeah, he talked about that, how important to, as a Kenji Ohba. He in the interview that we made, he mentioned something about that too. It's not just about the Gaban's only story, but also in the real life, he was trying to form. I mean, he actually made that school, Tokusatsu stunt school in Matsuyama. And I'm not sure if it's still ongoing or not. I'm not very sure, but he tries to form that special company that train the younger generations and stunt actors, and not in the start from the scratch in Tokyo, because leaving the families and then start living by himself in Tokyo alone, and then start from the scratch to trains to be the professional actor. That's so hard. And so and also very limited, people only can manage that that kind of way of life. So he wants just to bring that more, I don't say easy one, but a more kind of system to recruit for the younger people living in a countryside, like Matsuyama. It's just countryside, right? And not like a big city. It's just a very small town. And people who grew up in the countryside also have the chances, opportunities, that what they want is to be in the futures. And so, so he kind of formed at the school, recruit the younger generations and teach them how to act and do the stance, and then send them to the Tokyo. Who because he knows the productions very well, and many companies he knows, Toei of course. He can introduce the good, stunt, skilled young people to the companies and their establishments, should I say, in Tokyo. So he's been doing that, and then he's been quite successful for some of the. I remember which one was that? One of the Super Sentai. He told me that. Which one was it? One of the Super Sentai series. I forgot the name. Well, anyway, he trained one of the students, and he's from the Ehime also. He trained it, and he trained it in Matsuyama. He helped him. He helped out, Mr. Ohba as well. So Mr. Kenji Ohba, he introduced the skilled trained person, young man, to the production in Tokyo. Hey, later he became the one of the red in the Super Sentai series. I think that was the. One second, I remember that. I know it. I just remember that. Oranger. ORED. Yeah. ORED was his teacher. I mean, his student, okay. ORED was the Mr. Kenji Ohba's student. And because he started his profession, because of the Mr. Kenji Ohba introduced the production in Tokyo. So that's how he, had the idea of the, having a school right here in Matsuyama. I hope that they are doing the same thing, but since I know it must be very difficult for the running that school without that Kenji Ohba. So they probably stopped it or somewhere. Not sure what's going on with that, but anyway. Yeah, Aka was the protege of the Kenji Ohba. Yeah, that was he. I remember that I saw the picture of the ORED and Oranger's pictures in his office, and yeah, he mentioned something about that. So that's the story I learned from the Mr. Kenji Ohba, and then sorry, I talked too long, but yeah, that's something I remember, and I cherish that in all the memories, stories that in my heart, and I all miss him very much. Yeah. So when you look, tomorrow we will be watching that again, the Gavan Infinity. I don't know. It's probably different now, way I look at the Gavan series, and hope that it will be more successful. Yeah. Oh, hey, Charles 35. Oh my God, is it true? All Red will be at the Power Mophicon this year? Oh, wow. And that's a quite occasion, guys. And now, well, thank you very much, John. By the way, thanks for coming by. Yeah. So, anyway, and then we are planning right now, and then yeah, it's just another story. Thanks for the Charles 350 here, and here's another story, and another kind of my crazy plan. Sorry. Well, thanks to the Charles 350 and then Typhoon Bam Bam and other and friends, at the Power Mophicons. This year, we are planning to organize another Power Mophicon appearances, not physically, but table. Okay, and thanks to the Charles 350 offering that opportunities, and then Ashton also. We did that the last time too, and this year we're gonna do it again. All right, and Char and 350, and then I have a plan to do that, and because it's guys remember that we talk about the NPO center, the things I become the board member. Well, I decided to become the board member anyway. All right. Okay. I know it's gonna be busy, but I think it's very important. Just like Mr. Kenji Ohba said. Okay. I will be responsible for the the division, what we call Wajima Media Labo. Wajima Media Laboratory. Okay, yeah, that's what we Wajima Media Lab is what the division, the name. Okay, and we are going to learn that the special classrooms in Wajima for the junior high school students or college students. From the Wajima city, and we're going to gather about 10 or 15 students there, and starting that planning to do that kind of interviews, the local peoples, the NPOs, and then disaster, prevention activities, anything like that. And also, not just only interviewing, but bring it to the Uwajima World Rink. The Uwajima updates will be the perfect spot that we're going to use that Uwajima updates segment to bring these students the interviews and voices from the local peoples. But also, they have to use the English. Not just only the Japanese, but they have to use English. So this is going to be a kind of, year-long class activities. And I don't do that every day, but okay, but probably a couple times in a month, something like that. And we going to do that together with the local students, with the work with the FM Gaia and NPO centers and many others and local peoples. So anyway, so long story to make short. Okay, so for the Power Mophicons, I like to have these young students to collaborate with our Power Mophicon tables. And I remember that, Cha talked about we did that the last time. Remember that, Desire Grand Prix card, kind of you write that notes, make wishes there on the board. And so we can ask our we can bring it as a kind of student activities. We asked these 10 to 15 students, locals, about their wishes, and then bring those notes, send it to the Charles 350 and then other people's at the Power Mophicons, and they can display it, they can introduce it. At the same time, Charles 350, I have to ask you just a little bit to do that extra work, but it would be nice to introduce that, and all the guests and the Power Mophicons, the fans, they can just write up those messages on the Desire Grand Prix notes, and we can connect that on the live stream, and also I can put that there, those notes, on our website, and then exchange it. Okay. And then will be a very interesting kind of exchange for the younger generations to use their English and make that their, write that their wish, what if, or something like that. Okay, not a what if, but how I can, or I would like to, or I want something their wish, and then exchange it and introduce it at the Power Mophicon, or we introduce Power Mophicon's fans their wish on the Wajima World link on our website. We talk about it, and certainly we're gonna introduce those messages to the our classrooms with the locals, and we talk about that. So, yeah, sounds interesting, is it? Well, workshop the idea into the tangible plan for the Power Mophicons. Yes, that's what we can do. And this activity is going to be wonderful because not just only the classrooms, but those students, we're going to learn so much from these activities. They will have to use that, chat GPTs, and then certainly will help them. Okay, and they need to learn how to use these audio technologies, live streaming technologies like that. I do, and I'm going to bring it as a course, and every time they have the class lessons on our special, I think it's gonna be the Wajima World, Wajima NPO Center website. Gonna be classrooms online class course for them to review and make a report, and then we'll display it at the Wajima World, Wajima NPO Center website. Yeah, I'm still working on the new center's website right now, both in English and Japanese. Yeah, and it's gonna be a very international website. Will open for everyone, not just only for the locals, but their activities certainly will benefit you, in the terms of the protecting your families from the disasters. What you can do after the disaster hits your place. There are so many tons of the ideas that we are learning from the Wajima NPO Center's ideas and their activities. So I'm going to use that chat GPT to translate all the activities and interviews and how they do it. And then will be displayed at their new website. And then, it's all not just only for the Wajima's peoples, but for everyone around the world, as long as they can watch that, our activities. So that's my dream. Yeah, Andrew Hagel, thank you very much. And by the way, thank you very much for coming here. And again, thank you. It sounds like it would be very encouraging to the newest generation too. Yes, indeed. And it is something like this. Is that something Mr. Kenji Ohba was doing it? And I think it's I have my responsibility to do it. I know the NPO Center has not much budget, okay, but I know it's very important for them to observe and then obtain what we can do, the Tokusatsu fan world, okay. Well, anyway, so sorry, I talked too much today, and then I was going to do the reviews and everything. So, yep. And then once again, we just cannot enough thanks to the Mr. Kenji Ohba's his a wise word and his attitude to the communities and everyone, to the younger generations. Without him, we won't be here. And I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sounds interesting. We will workshop that idea into the tangible. Yes, we will do that. Thank you very much, Shaw. Andrew Hager, there's a reason I compared you to Hiro, master of the railway from the Thomas and Friends. Okay, I need to take a look at that because I already watched that at Thomas and Friends. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so and then just a little, sorry, we don't have much time, but just can I share that some pictures because it's very important for our future activities as well. Okay, so let me bring that another. Where is that? Okay. All right. So, remember I talked about that earlier. The beginning of this programs today. Yesterday, I visited a very special place. Remember that when we watched that live stream from the Matsuyama downtown. Okay. Remember that there's a new building construction was ongoing. Remember that? I don't know if you guys remember this one. Okay, but let me show you. Okay, that building completed. There. Okay. All right. So when you look at this video on the live streams, and remember that there was one construction building, and behind that the prefecture office. You see that the kind of blue dome there. That's a main building of the prefecture office. But behind that, right behind that white new building, you can see right there. Okay, that's where I visited yesterday. Yeah, the building is completed, and it's gonna be open from June 1st. June 1st. And then, yeah, they had the kind of, tour for the early birds. Okay, I was one of that too, early birds. And so they had a special tour yesterday. So their first floor and second floor is open for the public. And, registered public, should I say. Okay, it's called M-Base. M-Base. Okay, and what is that? It's more like a cafe with the open space, where the people can get together and then talk about talk about the new plans in the futures, businesses, and more collaboration work, something like that. It's called M-Base. Okay. All right. Well, anyway. So the place is just beautiful, and it's a brand new, and all the materials that they used from the Ehime prefecture, like udon, and this is a kind of like a receptionist, receptions. Okay, there's nobody there. It's not open yet. Okay, so they use that Ehime Prefecture's production, the kind of timbers. They use the Ehime's timbers, and very nice smells there. And there's also Japanese paper they used it. It's a beautiful area. Okay. So this is where the people can get together, have coffee, and talk, and then collaborate it together. Look at that. This is beautiful. I think this is a cafe. It says cafe. Okay. And yeah. That way you can buy that coffee, and then and together there's a space to sit on table, or just sit on those tatami mats. And they have the huge screens, like I heard that 190-inch screens, so you can project your ideas right there. Okay, it's a big one. Pretty cool, is it? All right. And I already registered, so I am able to be. I should be able to use this area for free, only if that there's a couple rules. The plans to use this area needs to be a collaboration with the Ehime's industries, agriculture, or anything related to the promote Ehime. Here I am. Okay, so I raise my hands. Okay, at least we have the many international guests from outside, and then we try to introduce that Ehime products. This is the right spot for us. Look at the beautiful screens. It's like I cannot believe that they have the beautiful screens, and it will be only if the appointment and arrangement is succeeded, we'll be able to use these screens. Live broadcasting? Oh yes. Look at that. So it's gonna be a very special place, and for us to use it, and in the future. Now this is a second floor. They have a kind of special phone booth. You can have the kind of private room to focus on some special project. You still need to talk to the manager here to show it what is that project you're working on, to how you relate it to the promote Ehime. What's that? That looks even better than the dining area at the Cartoon Network Hotel. I don't know what you're talking about, but certainly it looks good. Okay, this is the kitchen, second floor kitchen area. Just nice booth areas, open space, more like limited areas for smaller talk or concentrated talk. Again, this is a special meeting rooms. Comes with there's a huge monitors. So when you comes to our city Matsuyama, I think I'm gonna use this area. Okay, yeah, you gotta be the guest here, and we will use it to promote not just only the CSTOYS, to promote the city. Beautiful area. So this location will be open for from the next June, and then the place. Yeah, I know if you need to be certain legislations and some rules, but because I'm paying taxes, okay, also registered customer, and so we'll be able to use for free. Only the place will be available for the scheduling. So yeah, certainly we will do that scheduling when you decide to come over to the Matsuyama. It's located in a downtown area. Remember that? Downtown area. So you can just go anywhere from this area to downtown shopping streets and Matsuyama Castle. Matsuyama Castle, the 400 years old castle, is right behind this building. So there's a beautiful rope way. I think I showed it to you last time, but yeah. Oh, you visited the hotel. The interior was beautiful, but this place tops it. Yeah, it's because it's brand new. Okay, so it's the latest one. So anyway, so this gonna be the spot that will be so eager to use it. Okay, not just only for the my CSTOYS businesses, but for the say Uwajima NPO Center meeting, and how about the agriculture training course meetings? All of that. Now, not just only individually work from individually different places, that not knowing that what other people doing it, that's not gonna help that economy, or that's not gonna help the future of the Japan. Individual is very important, but at the same time, the collaboration is the key for the next step. So this is called M-base. M means that connections. Base is where you are. And believe it or not, and yeah. I met one, actually yesterday was the first day of that, inside tour. And I thought that many people are going to come, but, find out only 2 that time, okay? Because I just want, we chose that early time, okay, in the morning. So just only 2, all right? So, okay, we greeted each other. And then, you know what? We found out we knew each other before. What? You and then both of us looking at each other. Oh, you. And I knew him from, maybe 10 years, 10 years ago. And, we did that the same project together. And he's a kind of freelance, web designer. And then, he does all the designs and everything. Oh, game creator too. He does the game creator. I hope that I can introduce his games. Okay, all right. So maybe in the future. Okay. So anyway, so we met. Oh, you, and so certainly we were just surprised because we are the only 2 people. The first, tour for the first day of this area. The manager, the floor manager, just was tour guide, and then here they said. This area is called M-base, and N means that collaborations or connections, anything. And just in front of them, we talk about, what? We know each other. This is the first time, since the last 10 years. And certainly it was M-base. Okay. So it was a great opportunity to talk to him. And so it was kind of fun. Yeah. So anyway, so this was the, wonderful coincidence. I know. Yeah, it wasn't it. And so hopefully we can work together sometimes. Okay. Because I know, I think it's early 40. Okay. And he has a great skill for the gaming programming and everything. And so I'm pretty sure we can just work together and something to come out. All right. All right. Oh, and also speaking of the game, Tokusatsu trivia quiz. I'm still working on it. And then, I think it's getting better and better. All right. So I cannot wait to show you the more results, because it's gonna help us create the online courses. Remember that where I mentioned that NPO center that we have the courses, and I do have the kind of agriculture class, English class at the agriculture college, and I provide them the kind of the test over the internet as well. So we've been working on the kind of everything on online courses for a long time. The Tokusatsu trivia quiz has been a great, wonderful help. And then we are coming up with the, we already did that about 50, nearly 50 weeks of that textiles in, okay? Exporting those, quizzes into the, our website. And then, Chat GPT is great help. Helping me for the HTMLs and JSONs and everything, because I'm not the programmers or anything. I'm quite out of the world. Okay, so ChatGPT helps. AI is really helping me out, amazingly. Okay, but I think it's very important for us. I mean, there are many AI haters, of course. Yeah, I totally understand that too. It really scares me out too. But at the same time, next, 1, 2, 3 years, I'm pretty sure that our young childrens will start learning about the AIs, and they will already maybe started to use it. How scary it is that if those, children without real world experiences, without real world experiences or real interaction with the humans and focusing on AI, that would be so scary. So I think it's very important for me, my part, the using the AI in that online courses for the Wajima NPO Center for the younger generations is very important, because they're gonna do that. The students needs to interview the local peoples. They have to know how to talk to them, how to respect them, their time, and then interview times, everything. How to manage those interviews into the one blog articles, using the AIs, of course, using all the audio skills and everything, and make it as an English, programs, and bring it to the radio or YouTube. These are the very important, I believe. There's something that I can do. Something I think I need to do for the locals and the younger generations. And so I hope that will help. And then this place, M-Base, certainly will be a big help. And then your contribution is just, enough. I mean, there's no word I can explain. Okay. So. Oh, yeah, please, Andrew Hager. Yes. But more on this cafe, man. I love to pay this. Yes, please do. All right. We'll be eager to have you here and have some coffee together. All right. Okay. So, sorry about that. And we didn't really have a chance to do this, quick reviews, but well, I mean, I already checked it. Okay. So, and these items was a featured toy for today. I'm sorry about that. We just talked too much about what we have had to go through and experience with the Mr. Kenji Ohba. So these items will be activated tomorrow, Sunday activations, and then these items fully functional. Okay, I guarantee you. All right, and then it's beautiful items as I already introduced it. Amazing. Oh, me upside down. Okay, look at that. See that? And then I'll just. Oh. Alright. And then the key is here. Okay. Oh. Good. Okay. Yeah. And so this one is also. Oh. One more time. Okay. Yeah, so you can just change that, you know, here. Okay, that's great. All right, so don't miss out on these items. You know, it's a beautiful items and very rare to find these days. So check us out. Tomorrow Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Okay, so time to go. I'm very hungry now, and so gotta go. Okay, so thanks again for being here in the chat rooms, and hope to see you next week. Where's my world link, and I will come back. And I'm thinking that going down to Matsuyama, Uwajima, this time, let me check. 13th, right? Okay. Yeah. So next week, I needs to go down to the Uwajima City anyway, due to my mother in hospital right now, and it's not that serious. Okay, so she is doing okay. You know, she's even better. All right. So I feel safe and very happy about that. And so anyway, I just need to fill out the forms and everything and documents for my mother because in the hospital. So I need to go down to the Uwajima. So next week I probably need to do that. Live streams from Uwajima. So join me again, and we'll have fun. Okay. All right. So thank you very much. Bon appetit, and then I'll talk to you. Thank you. Makes me even hungrier. Okay. So I'll talk to you more, and then I'll find out. All right. So take care. Have a great weekend, and then see you next time. じゃあね。Ciao. Bye.